Hi friends and welcome. Today's an exciting day because it's the release of our new catalog products. If you've been waiting for the day, you can order those new catalog products. For those of you who received a catalog in the mail from me, today's the day. I'm going to be using some of the new products in today's tutorial, and I want to show you some ideas for ways to use tiny greetings, okay? If you ever get those tiny greetings in your stamp sets and you're like, what do I do with this? It takes up so little space, or I don't know what to do with it. I have 5 different ideas today with some card projects that are absolutely adorable. I think you're going to love it. It's one of the favorite new products in this new catalog. Let's look at some ways to use these tiny greetings. So if you ordered through me in about the last 6 months, you should have received a catalog in the mail from me. If not, contact me and let me know. And if you do shop with me, you will receive a catalog from me with your thank you in the mail. But this is one of the favorite new products I've gotten, and I've heard from a lot of you, and you love this Zany Zoo bundle. We have paper that coordinates with it, the Zoo Crew paper. I wanted to show you this because the cards I'm showing you were so easy to create with this paper. So the paper coordinates with some of the dies. So this little skunk right here in particular, you can cut this out with one of the dies. This one, the alligator or crocodile, I don't know what that is. You can, somebody who knows, you can correct me and tell me which one it is. That coordinates with a die. This one, I don't know, cheetah, that coordinates with one. On this one, this cute little turtle does. And on this one, it is the raccoon that coordinates with the die set. So I use these papers and it made it so easy to create my projects. And our papers are always double-sided. You don't like one of them, you always have option number 2, which is perfect. Okay, so let's look at some ways to use some tiny greetings. I did use one of the greetings from this set on one of the cards, but then I pulled in some other little teeny ones. I used quite a few from the Sentimental Park set on the right. These are little greetings. I thought that would be great for this tutorial. And then on the left, I am a huge fan of this Best Family Ever set because we can personalize cards to anyone we want to send them to with it. And I used one of the greetings from it as well. So let's get started. The most basic of all ideas, which does not count as one of my 5, is just to stamp that greeting, just to stamp it. Just because greetings are small doesn't mean they're insignificant. And actually, sometimes I think it makes a really nice statement when you do stamp a really small greeting on a card. But if you want to make it a little bit different, let's talk about some ideas for doing that. And here is my first one, is to pop it up. So when I trim my card mats for the insides of my cards, measure them 4 by 5 1/4. A lot of times I end up with, I always end up with 1/2-inch strips of white. So I save them and I use them for all kinds of things, like this card right here. So I stamped that one right here. I popped it up, if you can see, with some foam dimensionals. And so I die cut this knitting llama out of the paper, put it in the background, added some strips to look like a window. This was one of the dies in the set. I thought that was cute. And I made a really simple card that way. So one idea is just to pop them up. And I'm sure you've seen this and you've probably done it before, but let's look at another one. And this is to create a fun greeting, or a fun background, I'm sorry, by stamping your greeting repeatedly on that background. So this is that stamp I did get from the Zany Zoo stamp set, and I stamped Happy Birthday to You repeatedly. I added in the confetti and the streamers and the little music notes because this little guy looks like he's making some really awesome music, right? So I thought the music notes were fitting. Just stamp them repeatedly across the background, fills it up, makes a really nice background for that adorable little turtle. Next one, the 4th idea is to create a horizontal border. So here's the one where I brought in that stamp from the Best Family Ever stamp set to personalize this one to say grandson. So I used the Happy Birthday from Sentimental Park several times across here, added grandson to personalize it, and to create the alligator crocodile creature here, I just took that piece of paper, I die cut that out, and I popped it up. So I don't know if you can see, but behind him there is Nothing there. I popped him up. I did add a little bit of vellum behind him to kind of fade out what's in the background and make him stand out a little bit more. So there you go, create a horizontal border strip. The next one is to create a vertical border strip, and you've seen me do this before probably if you watch along. Now, if you don't look too closely, my friends, I know you have a good eye for good stamping, right? You could do this with your stamping platform if you want, get everything lined up just perfectly, just so. But I wanted to show that it doesn't need to be that way. So if you look carefully, you're gonna see that they're not, my happy birthdays, they're not evenly spaced. They kind of go left and right. They're not perfect, but I kind of like it that way. I think I like it this way better than if it was perfect and evenly spaced, but total personal preference. I stamped that down the side, die cut this guy out of the paper, add a little ribbon. This ribbon is part of the whole product suite. So if this is something you like and you want to order it, you can order the paper and the stamps and dies and ribbon all together with one ordering number. And I thought this turned out really cute. It looks like he's looking up at the happy birthdays, and just fun and easy to create. And last but not least, what can you do with these little greetings? Heat emboss them. And I'll try to hold this up close to see if you can tell, but are you able to tell that my greeting here is actually heat embossed with black embossing powder? So it's raised up, it's glossy, it has an extra little touch from if I had just stamped it the normal way with ink. So I created this one similar to the way I created that last card. I just cut the skunk out of the paper. I attached the paper straight to the card. I popped the skunk up and moved a little bit so you could see the little shadow behind him from the black card base. And then I popped up my greeting. So I thought these turned out really cute. I do have one other card idea. This is a card I created for my team retreat. I love doing things with my team members, and the best thing we do every once in a while, and once in a great while, is whoever can make it, we get together in person. So we had people from several states get together here not too long ago, and we made cards and we hung out and we shared ideas, and it was just a wonderful time. So if you have ever, so this was the card I made for my make and take. I brought all the materials, and everybody who was there was able to make this card and take it home with them. And everybody else made cards, and I got to make all their cards too. It was a lot of fun. So yeah, if you've ever thought about joining Stampin' Up! Just for the discount or to do more than that, let me know if you have any questions. I know some people are hesitant and think you're going to have to do classes or whatever, and there really are not a whole lot of requirements. So if you have questions, I'd love to talk to you about it. So thanks so much for watching along. Today's the day. If you've been waiting to order, you can start ordering all of these new products. This is Zoo Crew, super cute. Lots of ideas for using little tiny greetings. Hope this helps you and gives you some ideas you can use on your projects. Take a look at the link descriptions in the video below for looking at these products if you are interested. Hope you have a blessed day, and I hope you'll be back again next time when I'll be here helping you to hand make with love.